What's going on, sports cars fans? Ray from Philly here. It's Tuesday, June the 20th, and I have an interesting topic and a rookie card that I picked up in the past couple weeks that I haven't even opened up yet. And the topic that I want to talk about tonight is about player right now for the Miami Marlins, and that's Luis Arraez. Now, if you haven't noticed, last night Arraez went 5 for 5 with the Marlins, and his average now on as of June 19th, yesterday, was 400. Now, that feat hasn't been done in 82 years, since 1941. Ted Williams, as you know, was the last player to hit 400. So my question is, can Luis Arraez finally break that streak and hit 400? I always felt that the kind of hitter that is going to be able to do that would be a slap singles type hitter. Ted Williams was not that kind of a hitter. He was an all around great hitter, could hit not only for high average, but for power as well. Now, since then, we're going to go through some of the seasons of guys that have challenged hitting 400 since 1941. And you'll see that there was really only one player that was a power slash average hitter. But most of the hitters were singles slap type hitters, and Arraez is that kind of a hitter. He is a pure contact slap singles kind of hitter. So if there's any kind of hitter that's going to do it, it would be that kind of a hitter. I'm rooting for him. I hope he can do it because it's been a really long time. 82 years is a long time for someone to do that. But first, I'm going to open up the package to show you a card that I just picked up. Perfect sandwich. And it is of, you guessed it, Luis Arraez. I picked up his 2019 Topps update in a Gem Mint 10. I picked this up about 2 weeks ago. This is the first I'm actually opening this. So he has a regular Topps card, and this is his Topps update. So I like getting the base rookie cards. It's a nice looking card. It's pretty decent design for 2019. And I'll show you the back real quick. Gem Mint 10. I got this for like maybe $20 a couple weeks ago. I don't know where it's trending right now since we're at June 20th and he's, still hitting 400, which is pretty amazing. So I'm going to go to share my screen right now, and I'm going to go over some of the players that have challenged hitting 400 and to see how really, really hard this accomplishment is. So let's go to the screen right here. Okay. Hitting 400. So we're at 67 games right now into the season. And players through 67 games that have challenged hitting 400 are Larry Walker was hitting 417 in 1997 after 67 games. Tony Fernandez was hitting 410 in 1999. John Olerud was hitting 402 in 1993. I remember that season very well. And Luis Arraez right now, after 67 games, is hitting 400 in 2023. Tony Gwynn was hitting 396 in 1997. Rod Carew was hitting 396 in 1983. And George Brett was hitting 388 in 1980. Now, a couple of things here. Tony Gwynn was really challenging it in 1994. He finished with 394, but the strike started in August of 1994. He was actually having a better season 3 years later in 96. He finished with a higher average that year at 396, just unreal. And Rod Carew, his real challenge came in 1977. He was hitting 400 late in the season. But here, as you can see, through 67 games in 1983, at a much older age, was hitting 396 as well. So just amazing. So now we're going to take a look at how late in the season these guys were hitting 400. So I'm not getting too excited right now with Luis Arraez hitting 400 on June 20th. Look at some of these names here. Let's start with the most recent. Rod Carew was hitting 401 on July 10th, 1977. That was the year. I remember this year as very well. I was 10 years old. Carew won the MVP that year. He finished with a 388 average. But on July 10th, which is much later than right now, we're on June 20th, July 10th, he was hitting 401. Larry Walker was hitting 402 on July 17th, a week later in 1997, and he dropped all the way to 366. John Olerud was hitting even later. He was hitting 402 in August 2nd, 1993, and finished with a 363 average. I remember that year in 1993 when he was hitting 402 on August 2nd. I went right out and started buying his 1990 Leaf rookies like crazy. And the most latest was George Brett in 1980. He was hitting 400 on September 19th. So to be quite honest with you, I know everyone talks about Tony Gwynn hitting 394 in August of 1994. Then the strike happened. The real major threat last came in 1980 by George Brett when he was hitting 400 on September 19th and finished with 390. Now, he was the one hitter in the past since 82 years ago that was a combination average and power hitter. He could do both. But the other hitters, and Larry Walker as well, can hit for power and average. But Carew, Olerud, Gwynn, they were mainly high average hitters. So it's really, I'm not getting too excited right now with him hitting with Arraez hitting 400 on June 20th. Let's get back to the card. So I'm just holding on right now and just seeing what he does. I'll get excited if it's August 1st. And I'm actually really rooting for the guy. I would love to see some of these accomplishments get hit. I always felt that in my lifetime I would never see anyone break Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak, but I always felt deep down inside that someone could hit 400, and it would take this type of a hitter, just not really a power hitter, just a high contact hitter, and that's Luis Arraez. So do yourself a favor, check out the 2019 Topps Update, Luis Arraez rookie. This here is in the Gem Mint 10. All right, so there you have it, guys. I appreciate all your likes and comments. Don't forget another announcement on my channel. I'll be on Bench Clear Media Network's Hobby Palooza this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be on with Victor, the rookie card specialist, and Bart of Bart's Cards. We're going to be talking about the Sports Card Hall of Fame Network and just talking about the upcoming Baseball Card Hall of Fame, which should be coming out very soon. Until then, guys, like I always say, have fun with it. Go Luis Arraez. I really hope you can hit 400 this year. And there you go. Till then, guys, like I say, have fun with it. See you real soon.